to Wednesday's Market SITREP here at Top Gun Options. Matthew Buckley. My call sign is Whiz, and it's going to be an incredible day today for a couple reasons. I'll give you the main reason third, and second and third first. Why? Well, first of all, once again, we're proving everybody wrong. For the past, 2-3 weeks, all the smart money, you ready for this? All the smart money that predicted that this wouldn't happen, that predicted, like Citi, Hillary's going to win. And God forbid if Trump wins, the market's going to implode 5%. Hey, Goldman, Citi, Morgan, you were all wrong. Top Gun Options was right. And not only were we right, we predicted the hell out of this rally, rode the financials, rode our Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and JP Morgan positions to the moon, Alice. It's been phenomenal. So the same idiots that were over here who think they're smart money did this for the past couple weeks. It's going to roll over way ahead of its ski tips. This thing's heading down. You guys are wrong again, man. Go find something else to do. Do me a favor and send me your $100 million salaries or bonuses you get each year or for running a hedge fund, and get out of the way, and let's put the people who are actually Top Gun Options members in charge, because we can trade a hell of a lot better than you. Market's going up, folks. I told you this. We're positioned for it. Even though I know it's going up, I put on a VXX bullish double vertical out to my urgent alert and for my full throttle folks who are joining me for a free week of live trading and training. Why? Because I could be wrong. I'm not one of those guys that's going to pound the table or use a cowbell or an air horn. If you take stock advice or investing advice from a guy that uses a cowbell or an air horn, you deserve to lose every penny that you have. So I don't beat the table. You know what I do? I said, here, I feel confident the market is going to keep going up. Here's all of my intelligence items, Admiral, General, why I believe this, and here's my certainty. However, let me throw an ejection seat on. I wasn't confident enough on every mission combat sortie I flew over Iraq and said, you know what, Chief, pull the ejection seat out. I need 800 pounds more of gas. There's no way in hell I'm getting shot down on this mission. They wouldn't let me in the airplane because that means I hit my head and I'm an idiot. So we put on a bullish double vertical in one of my portfolios on VXX. Don't care if it loses money. Why? It's a hedge. Now, if I was trading volatility, I want to print money. A hedge, help me sleep better at night, okay? So that's one of the main reasons I'm fired up today, is because for the second time with a big career call here, we've been right at TGO. Second reason I'm really fired up is today we open up the slots to our full throttle live trading sessions and training sessions for annual memberships. You're going to find out today after I do a free accelerated retirement session at 1 p.m. You need to, if you haven't registered, you need to head to go.topgunoptions.com/joinft. That stands for join full throttle, join FT, and you can get access to today's accelerated retirement live trade brief. Probably going to be taking a look, maybe it's synthetic stock on Apple, and I'm going to be taking a look at it, maybe a Facebook position as well. Tonight we have vertical spread training at 8 with Doug Robertson. Tomorrow his advanced live trade brief at 9 a.m., about an hour and a half, 2 hours of earnings trades. And then on Friday we're going to wrap it up with a weekly options live trade brief. And folks, I'm already done with the weekly options for the week. I sent out a bull put spread on Monday afternoon, and by yesterday morning I told my members to close it. I sent it out at it was about $1.10, $1.05. What's it trading at now? About 10 cents, 12.5. That's $1,400 to $1,500 in profit in a day for my weekly options trader. So hell, I was done with weekly options yesterday morning, but we're still going to do the weekly options live trade brief on Friday. I'll debrief this trade. I'll also potentially put on a trade for next week, a weekly options trade, and more importantly, we're going to make a special announcement about Full Throttle on Friday at the close of that you're not going to want to miss. So there was about a $1,400, $1,500 profitable trade in one day this week. We also closed out yesterday, I did, an Iron Condor on Apple that made $2,500 in a week and a half. A nice Apple Iron Condor going into earnings. So we're having a blast here at TGO. Now, the main reason I am fired up today, it is my beautiful daughter, Keely Grace Buckley. Keely means beautiful in Gaelic, Irish, and just the apple of my eye, and made me a better man and a better father. So happy birthday, Keely. All right, let's get to it. Here's the SITREP. Futures they're flat to up right now. Had a nice rip your face off rally, and we saw Europe, Asia shares. Obviously, Asia implodes. Here comes a tsunami across, literally, to us. Our markets kind of implode. We have a rip your face off. It kind of goes the other way as we're sleeping. So banks and financials getting back on their flight plan. I told you this, folks. This little bit of a itty bitty pullback in Goldman Sachs after earnings. A little bit of a sell on the news. Goldman, J.P. Morgan printed money on earnings. Their FIC divisions, fixed income, currency, commodity, doing great. Even their investment banking business is starting to pick up. Steve Mnuchin had dinner with the guy. He was a partner of my sister's at Dune Capital. He's going to gut. If you listen to Trump, he says, hey, 75% of federal regulations suck, and they stifle business, and it's dumb. Decreasing financial regulation, increasing interest rates, increasing investment banking activity, and just their trading means get in them now. Yeah, they had a big pop. Oh my God, I missed it. Whiz, I'm going to wait for the pullback. You just saw it. So the other day in the primary live trade brief, I covered a long call diagonal with a protective put on Goldman Sachs. If you didn't get it, don't worry about it. Here's where you need to go. Go.topgunoptions.com. You're seeing a theme here. -replay. Well, Whiz, I didn't register. You can watch them here for free. Here's the urgent alert yesterday on the VXX bullish double vertical hedge. Here's the Apple iron condor I closed. But here's the new Goldman Sachs and Amazon trades, okay? Amazon trade is up $300 since yesterday. Men lie, numbers don't. Put it out at about 92 cents. It's about 85. What's that? 7 cents, 7 times 30, $2,100. Or 7 times 3, 21. Yeah, $210. Sorry. Math. I didn't finish my coffee in my presidential mug. So, folks, if you didn't see any of the live trade briefs, here you go. Goldman Sachs and Apple trades. Get on the replay page and watch them. We opened the slots today. A couple, 4 or 5, according to Annie, went yesterday with people who were like, no, I'll take it now. I don't need to see the rest of the week. We turned people away Monday night, folks. Monday night was an in-doc brief. Hey, here's who we are. Here's who I am. Here's how we do things. People were like, can we join now? I'm like, that's a first ever. And like I said, men lie, numbers don't. So let me show you how many people we have registered. So you need to do 2 things right now. Either register so you can see the rest of the week live by going to go.topgunoptions.com/joinft, or start watching the replays to catch up. FT-replay is the end of that URL. But we'll probably be done when I formally open the slots after the accelerated retirement session today at 1. They're going to start. It's like a belt-fed machine gun. Those slots are going to go. Look how many people we have registered. Next time you go to one of these events, ask, hey, how many people got registered? They're not going to tell you. 3,786 for 50 slots. Okay? And taking a look at the views on our YouTube page, hell, we got 300, 380, 333. Let's say those are the motivated people, and those are, I just clicked refresh and those all went up. So the 50 slots are going to go pretty quickly. All right. I'm not selling, folks. I'm passionate about this because the 50 people who got in during the last one, ask them how they're doing. I showed you last night live. I took a screenshot live of the chat box of the Goldman Sachs trades that some of our people have on right now. Since I recommended Goldman Sachs before the election, and we got it right. Let me just do this real quick. Let me find it because it brought a tear to my eye, man. I like helping people, man. This is what you do. This is why I hated being on Wall Street, man. I felt like I had to take a shower. It was like it's just scuzzy. Where did I put it? It's in one of the emails, guys. But one of our guys is up $111,000. Another guy 60. Another 45. Another 32. And one guy with one contract who did the October trade is up over $6,000. One contract. I think that risk was about $2,500. The guy's up $6,000. Goldman Sachs is going higher. We'll talk about that or watch the replay. We talked about this yesterday. Traders pile into VIX ETFs, a worrisome sign. No, it's not necessarily a worrisome sign. It's a smart sign. It means, yeah, we think this or here's what it means to me. We think this rally has legs, but don't mind me. I'm going to go over here and get long volatility in case I am wrong and it pops. So that's why I tell you, I personally don't say, wow, I lost $4,000 on that hedge. No, I didn't. I don't sit here every month and go, man, I lost $1,500 on my USAA Auto, Home, and Life last month. I don't look at it that way. That means everybody was healthy, nobody wrapped themselves around a tree with our car, and the house didn't burn down. That's a good thing. So if I do, quote, lose some money on a hedge, that means all of my other positions were blindingly green. I'll take that red one in my portfolio. If you're not trading that way, folks, I'm sorry, you're doing it wrong. But what else is going on today? Potentially a Dow 20,000, man. What are we, 80-ish, 87 points away from a Dow 20,000? Doesn't feel like the balloons are going to pop out of the ceiling and all that good stuff. Who cares? Good. It's a number, folks. Most of these round numbers are psychological. The markets tend to get pulled up to these type of levels. Yay. Okay, now what have you done for me lately? Then they tend to give a little back, and then they make the next leg higher. I've traded these things for over 26 years. I know that, and you have to have a feel for it. Yeah, there's quants out there, algorithms, black boxes, Ukrainians, Russians, programming stuff, people. At the end of the day, until the machines become self-aware and kill all of us, they're programmed by humans. So last time I checked, I've been a human for 26 years. I've been doing this, and you have a feeling for it. It's like the 3,000 hours I flew in the F-18 Hornet. You start to get a feeling for the airplane. You feel, and out of the 12 jets in the squadron, they were like, I'm going to say women. I don't want any angry emails. This is a compliment. Each one was, well, it's like a man, but I don't date men. Each 12 jets were different, but after you flew them for so long, you felt it. You felt the jet with 3,000 hours in it. So, yeah, I feel this market. I feel it's going to go higher. This guy's done more in 2 days than Obama did in 8 years, folks. From the pipelines to meeting with union leaders, what can I do so you guys hire? To CEOs, what can I do so you guys hire? What regulations can I get rid of? So I'm completely fired up. Happy birthday to Keely. Happy birthday to I think about 44 by now. 44 new, was 50 yesterday. 44 folks who want to join Full Throttle. It is going to be your birthday, I promise to change your life forever here at TGO. This is our 7th year in operations, and we have people here since day one that are like, hey man, I'm pissed it took me this long to find you. We have RIAs. I have some hedge fund folks that are members. We have a lot of professionals here at TGO, and they kind of the same thing, like, man, where you been and what took you so long? So hopefully, maybe even by the end of today, we might have everything full. I'll make a promise to you. Even if we fill up today, get rid of all 50 slots today or tomorrow, I'll still do the weekly options session on Friday because it's on the flight schedule, and you always fly the flight schedule as briefed. Okay? All right, folks, have a great rest of your day. I'll see many of you at 1 o'clock for our accelerated retirement live trade brief one more time. In case you don't have that, it is to register for it, go.topgunoptions.com/joinft. And then at the end of that, at about 1 or 2:15, 2:30 Eastern, we're gonna start opening up our slots for good. Okay. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you at 1 o'clock or tonight at 8 o'clock for Doug Robertson's vertical spread training. We'll see you.